Let's go next to, okay, let's go to the 831 area code. Caller from 831. Who's there?
Hi, David. This is Jared.
I couldn't hear your name and we can barely hear you. So let's see what we can do about either your connection or your phone or something.
I'm not on speaker, so hopefully you can hear me.
Okay, that's a little better. What was your name?
Jared?
Jared. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just curious on what your specific policies for curbing gun violence would be.
Uh, okay, so we've done a bunch of long form pieces into this. There's a bunch of different approaches that we need to take. We need to have 100% universal background checks, just period. If a gun is transacted in any way, that needs to go through the exact same process, no matter where it's happening. We should be reducing the ease with which high capacity magazines can be sold. There are a lot of shootings that would still happen with more difficult access to high capacity magazines, but would be far less damaging. We need to re-examine which guns should and shouldn't be readily available to the public. We need gun insurance. We should have much stricter psychological evaluation before someone's going to own a firearm. I mean, there's a lot of different things that can be and should be done.
So I guess, so would you be for banning semi-automatic assault rifles?
So the semi-automatic issue, I feel like, is a little bit of a red herring in the sense that people sometimes hear semi-automatic and they imagine something that is an automatic weapon. So I think it's a completely reasonable conversation to have. I don't think it's the top priority because I think that there's much lower hanging fruit than semi-automatic weapons. So I'm not ready to take the position that semi-automatic weapons should be banned. I think there's a whole bunch of other stuff that would be easier to do and that would be more effective and would be lower hanging fruit that I would focus on first.
Yeah, I agree with that. If I could get in one more, do you think that the Democrats should run on universal health care as a bargaining chip to fall back to a public option, or do you believe that Medicare for all is the correct solution?
Right. Well, so, okay, your question is a pragmatic one because whether they run on it because that's what they want or they run on it because they want to negotiate to something else, they have to run on it in a serious manner now. You can't say, we're going to run on this, but we really don't mean it. We want to use it as a way to negotiate a public option. Like, that's how you lose, right? So right now, they just need to run on what they think is right. I believe that what is right is some kind of single payer, Medicare for all, or other universal coverage options that I've seen employed successfully in different countries. Even if it's a bargaining chip, you don't say that now. You just run on what you think the policy should be. And later, if someone wants to offer you something in a negotiation, then you evaluate it when you get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious to, like, me specifically, I know that it's a popular talking point, but I haven't actually seen a plan for being able to pay for it.
Oh,
And
there's
I
plenty
do
of plans.
support
No,
it.
you just haven't looked. There's countless plans. Check out Gerald Friedman from the University of Massachusetts. There's a whole bunch of plans, so just look them up. I'm going to let you go because I've got a bunch of people holding here that I want to get to.